Do you know that God fights for you? We all face battles in our life, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, but as believers, we have a promise from God that He fights for us. And we see this in many scriptures, and I'm going to share some with you today, where it says God goes before us. In Deuteronomy 20 verse 4, it says Moses reminds the Israelites that God goes before them into battle. He clears the path, He removes obstacles, and He secures victory. And after God goes before us, God also fights for us. And it says in Exodus 14 verse 14 that God tells the Israelites to stand and watch Him fight for them. He parted the Red Sea, destroying the enemy and securing their freedom. I mean, that already is two incredible examples of God fighting for His people. And the third thing that we must take note of is that God gives us the victory. And in 2 Chronicles 20 verse 15, it says that Jehoshaphat declares, the battle is not yours, but it's God's. And God fought for Judah, securing a miraculous victory. So this should be so encouraging and uplifting to you today, to understand that God fights for you. He wins the victory. He goes into battle knowing that He is victorious. We are so small and so minute compared to God. When He goes into a battle, we know that He's going to win. There's no doubting a loss. There's no doubting that He does not come out with victory. He always will, and He always has. So there's 4 things I want to encourage you to do if you are someone that is going through a battle right now. The first thing is to recognize that your battles are spiritual. We know in Ephesians, God speaks about this and speaks about it being a battle in the spiritual realm. The second thing is to trust God's presence and His power. He's able to do so much more than we ever could. And the third thing is to stand still and let God fight. And I know that can be a difficult thing for a lot of us, including myself, because we want to try and figure it out ourselves. But God is saying to us that we need to stand still and let Him fight. And the fourth thing is to give Him the glory when the victory is there. So once you've received the victory and you've seen God do this incredible thing for you and the breakthrough comes, give Him the glory. He deserves it. He gives us everything that we have in any case. So we have to give Him the glory for that. So be encouraged today that you don't face your battles alone. God fights for you. He goes before you and He secures the victory. Trust in Him, stand still, and watch God do the work in your life. My name is Micaela. I didn't tell you that in the beginning, but I hope that you were blessed by this. And just remember that God fights for you. God bless.